Arteta updates on Jesus and Havertz injuries. Arsenal news. Real Madrid have been advised to break the club record to sign the 26-year-old Arsenal star, who has already made 70 appearances for the national team. Hello, Arsenal fans. Come check out today's updates. Let's get into the video. Mikel Arteta is very happy with Gabriel Jesus' return to training, and our manager has provided an update on the physical condition of the entire squad ahead of our trip to Sunderland. Gabby hasn't played since suffering a knee injury during our FA Cup clash against Manchester United in January. But after returning to training with his teammates, Mikel is hopeful that the Brazilian will soon regain his best form. "I'm very happy to have him with us," said Mikel in his pre-match press conference. "I think he'll add something extra to the team that we've been missing, and we'll definitely see him back on the pitch soon, making an impact. It's about taking one step at a time in a different environment. He's been training alone, now he has players around him, very competitive ones, and we'll see how he handles it. But he's full of energy. I loved the reaction of all his teammates when he rejoined us, and it's great to have him back." Victor Gyökeres and Gabriel Martinelli joined Noni Madueke, Kai Havertz, and Martin Odegaard as injury absentees in the 3-0 win over Slavia Prague this week. Mikel did not confirm whether those 5 players would remain sidelined for the Sunderland match, but when asked if the quintet could return after the international break, he said, "A lot has to happen in the next 2 weeks, and everything needs to go perfectly, but I think we'll be very close to recovering most of them, and we'll be in a really strong position." Kai is one of the players hoping to return to the starting lineup. The German recovered from a thigh injury sustained in February, but then picked up a knee issue against Manchester United in the season opener. Asked about managing Kai's fitness, Mikel said, "We'll see how he absorbs the workload when he starts training with us, and when that happens, we'll obviously need to monitor him, especially in the first few weeks, controlling his minutes and when he goes onto the pitch. But looking at his record and what he's done in his career, he's played almost every game, rarely gets injured, and now he has this knee problem. But it will be sorted, and I hope he'll be back at his best soon." In the absence of Victor, Kai, and Gabby, Merino was used as a forward. Merino showed his attacking ability during the week, scoring twice in the Czech capital, something our manager appreciated. He added, "He's such an intelligent and competitive player who can adapt to any position because, above all, he's very willing to give his best and understand what needs to be done. He's always asking questions, and he's a winner. Wherever he plays, all he wants is to win and contribute to the team. And when you have that mindset, things usually go well for you." It's great to see Gabriel Jesus back in training. He's been sorely missed up front, not just for his goals, but for the energy and movement he brings to the team. You can tell Arteta really trusts him and is excited about his return, and rightly so. Arsenal have been dealing with many injuries, so having Gabby back is a huge boost. Now let's hope he gets back to full fitness quickly, because the decisive part of the season is coming, and we'll need him on the pitch.
According to reports, Arsenal will demand around €150 million to release English midfielder Declan Rice, who's already made 70 appearances for the national team, next year amid rumors of a potential transfer to Real Madrid. According to a report from the Spanish outlet Fichajes, Declan Rice is on Real Madrid's radar. The Merengues are determined to strengthen their midfield with a defensive midfielder in the next season, and the 26-year-old Arsenal star has emerged as one of their main targets. However, Arsenal will demand an astonishing €150 million to let the London-born midfielder leave next year. Therefore, Real Madrid would have to pay a record-breaking fee to sign Rice from the North London club, and the deal may not materialize. Since joining Arsenal from West Ham United in July 2023 in a club record transfer, Declan Rice has established himself as one of the Premier League's top players. The 26-year-old was already among the most promising young midfielders in the world during his time at West Ham. However, the versatile player has raised his level even further over the past 2 years. The England international, with 70 national team appearances, has now surpassed 100 matches for Arsenal, contributing 18 goals and 25 assists. Meanwhile, Rice's progress hasn't gone unnoticed, attracting interest from several top European clubs. Real Madrid are among those reportedly interested in signing him next year. Could a move to La Liga be on the horizon? Real Madrid's interest in Declan Rice is understandable. The Spanish giants are searching for a versatile midfielder who can boost creativity and provide a solid foundation in the central area. Several candidates, including Kefren Thuram, have been shortlisted by Real Madrid, with Rice also considered a viable option. The Arsenal midfielder could be the complete solution for Real Madrid's midfield, as he's capable of creating plays from deep while maintaining a strong defensive base. However, Los Blancos would need to pay a record fee to secure the Englishman's services, with Arsenal setting the price at €150 million. Reports this year have also linked Rice to other major European clubs, including Paris Saint-Germain. Nevertheless, it would still be surprising to see the 26-year-old leave Arsenal anytime soon.
Mikel Arteta has provided an update on the fitness of Arsenal forward Viktor Gyökeres ahead of Saturday's match against Sunderland. The Swedish striker scored in the 2-0 Premier League win over Burnley last weekend, but was substituted at half-time at Turf Moor. Arteta later described Gyökeres' issue as muscular, and the forward missed the midweek Champions League victory over Slavia Prague. The 27-year-old was not called up by Sweden for the upcoming international break, and Arteta suggested he might not be ready for Saturday's game at the Stadium of Light. No news, we remain the same, and there's no one new to join the squad, so everything stays as it is, said the Spaniard in his pre-match press conference. Gyökeres joins the likes of Kai Havertz, Martin Odegaard, Gabriel Martinelli, and Noni Madueke on the injury list, giving Arteta a real headache in attack. When asked if all of those attacking players would be unavailable for Saturday, Arteta replied, "I can't confirm everything, but you're not far from the truth." After the international break, Arsenal will face a crucial clash against Tottenham at the Emirates, and Arteta hopes to have some of his forwards back by then. Some of them, maybe all, I don't know. A lot can happen in the next 2 weeks, and everything has to go perfectly, but I think we'll be very close to getting most of them back and in a really strong position. Without Gyökeres on Tuesday, Arteta opted to use Mikel Merino as a makeshift striker, a role the midfielder played at times last season when Arsenal were short of attacking options. Having scored twice against Slavia Prague, the Spaniard could well be used in that role again on Saturday. A win for the Gunners on Saturday would temporarily move them 9 points clear of Manchester City before Sunday's big clash with Liverpool. But Arteta remains cautious, insisting, "I'm focused only on tomorrow's game. How crucial it is for us." Every weekend is crucial. There are always moments when results matter, maybe even more than others. But you have to stay consistent no matter what the moment if you want to achieve your goals. Share your opinion about today's news in the comments below. Thank you so much, and see you next time, my friend.